Hello again, it's Sting Splash here with another video. Been a while since my last one. I've not been feeling so well recently. But it's a Sunday afternoon, well evening actually, it's 8 o'clock. It was quite bright, I put the lights on, and hopefully this video will come out okay. Basically this is just going to be looking at part 1 of my Blu-ray collection. There's basically limited editions. Like Blu-ray box sets of movies, TV series, things like that. So we're going to start off with limited editions. Down here. First of all, this isn't really that limited, but just one to start with. Just get the camera right. It's the movie 9, produced by Tim Burton, and can never get his name right. I'm going to try it. Timur Bekmambetov, and directed by Shane Acker. This is a movie about some various characters that are sort of like stitchwork characters, sort of like the sort of thing you might see on Little Big Planet, but it's not. I mean, it's supposed to be like a fantasy film. It's not very much for kids, really, though. It's a bit more adult, but it's a pretty enjoyable film. But this is the limited edition version. I'm not sure if it's still available, but it was for a while. Basically, it's just like an art book. Some really nice pictures in it, and at the back of the book has the Blu-ray movie, UK release. It was about £18 when it was released, so it was only about £4 or £5 more than the standard. Let's look this back on. They released more of these in America. I think there's a I Am Legend one, but this is the only one they've released over here. But I quite liked it. So hopefully they do bring out some more. Our next limited edition is a proper limited edition. This is This is Spinal Tap up to 11 edition. As you can see from the side there, it's numbered. Number 1450 out of 3000. And this set I actually bought off Play Trade. It was supposed to be second hand, but it was brand new and sealed for about 30 quid. Actually, no, I think it was about 25 quid. But it's usually £60. You get a proper working guitar amp. You can also use it as an MP3 speaker. 5 discs, 3 DVDs, the Blu-ray, which has everything that's on the 3 DVDs, and the CD soundtrack, plus some art cards. I won't try and take it out of the box because you might see I actually damaged it when I unsealed it, because I wasn't sure how it opened, so I caused a little bit of damage to it. But I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube showing exactly what's inside that. This next one is Battle Royale. Fantastic Japanese movie. Released by Arrow, originally released on DVD tin, which I've still got, a very rare tin from Tartan. But this is a fantastic limited edition set. It's got an individually numbered certificate. Can't remember how many of these they made, but it was worldwide because it was a region-free Blu-ray. I want to say 10,000, but I'm not exactly sure about that. Yeah, 10,000. This is quite a low one, if I recall. But basically, it's a fantastic looking set. Nice hard out cover, and then there's these 5 digipacks: the theatrical cut, director's cut, special features, booklets, and then the comic and postcards. These all slide out. Quite difficult to get them out. I should have prepared this better. Hang on. Like this. And yeah, so each one of these digipacks has plenty of stuff in it. These are the ones with all the extras in. Just a photo from the film of everybody. This is actually the numbered certificate, number 3,791 of 10,000. This is a great set, and again, there's going to be better videos on YouTube to show exactly what's in this set, but I'll leave that over there for now. I'll put it away later. It was £18 on pre-order, and it sold out pretty quickly, and is now worth a lot more than that. So when there's limited editions like that, always pre-order them. I made a mistake on this next item, not doing that, because I figured it would go down in price, because I didn't think there would be that much call for the tin version. But this is the Back to the Future trilogy. Collect this tin. There's a really may not even be able to see it. There's a slight scratch on the side. It's bought second hand because of that scratch, and it's got everything in it. The Back to the Future trilogy Blu-ray set, which is coming down in price, but at the time was, you know, when I bought this, it was still like 25 quid. I actually bought the second hand from CX, £38. Blu-rays have never been watched, and you know, £38 was cheaper than any pre-order place, because I think it was like £45 on pre-order. There's the out of time number plate and a whole host of other extras. Again, someone else has probably got a video showing exactly what's inside it, but I did get it really cheap, and I got the last one. And now, so you may be aware, maybe not, but to get this now you'll be looking at 80-90 quid easy. So yeah, I was very fortunate to get that for such a cheap price. Very happy with that. Would never sell it. This next one is another limited edition, and quite reasonably priced. When Inception came out on Blu-ray, I think it was about £15 in the UK for the triple play edition, and this was like £10 more. Basically, it comes in this nice case, little attaché case. It's not that much bigger than a Blu-ray, but it's a nice small little case. And inside is the still unwatched Inception. I watched it on Box Office, Sky Box Office HD. It was a free movie giveaway, and then I went and bought the Blu-ray straight after. So I haven't re-watched it on Blu-ray, but you get there's a numbered case inside. 528491. Don't know what that means. Don't know what it's out of. I don't think there's like a million of these cases made or anything. You get a metal spinner replica that was in the film, and also just a little instruction booklet about how to use the device from the film that this case is based on. So they are the limited editions. Just gonna move that over there. Sort it out later. So now I have all my TV series movie box sets. So this will be a lot quicker now. So these are just various series. These are my documentary type Blu-rays. We have a 2-disc set of Carl Pilkington and Idiot Abroad. Big fan of Ricky Gervais and Carl Pilkington and Stephen Merchant. I've got all this stuff, and this is a really good series showing what you can do with Carl Pilkington in various, well, I think it was all 7 wonders of the world, and he went to, and did other things in those places, and it was just really funny to see what he got up to, and how badly he was treated by Ricky and Stephen through the series. Up next we have a totally different documentary series. This is Stephen Fry in America. Big fan of Stephen Fry, and this was a series he did for BBC where he went across all 50 states of America during the series. Looks really good in HD. You know, documentaries, nature documentaries always look good. Travel documentaries the same. This next one is another one with Stephen Fry. This was Last Chance to See, which Douglas Adams had originally done prior, and basically this time he goes back with Mark Carbadine, who did it originally with his friend Douglas Adams first time, and you get to see various creatures that are probably going to be extinct very soon. There's a complete series. I missed it when it was on TV. I think it was on Sky, and so at some point I'll get around to watching that. I'm looking forward to it. There's another series I missed on TV. I'm looking forward to watching. This is Monty Python, Almost the Truth, the Lawyer's Cut. This is all 6 episodes of the documentary series about Monty Python, and it's actually quite hard to get on Blu-ray now. Managed to get this second hand for like £6 the other day, but you can't really find it very cheap anywhere. So if you see a copy of that, grab it. Up next we have a series. Not available in the UK. I got this on eBay, I think for about £15. Lied to Me Season 1. It sort of dropped off for me. Season 2 and 3 isn't as good, but Season 1 was very good. And this is an American import, but it's region free, and it was cheaper than buying the DVD box set for the UK. And it wasn't, you know, say it wasn't released in the UK on Blu-ray. Up next we have Che. the Benicio del Toro biopic, double movie, part 1 and part 2, all about Che Guevara and his last days, and in his life in the first one. It's a 2-disc set, and this is the HMV exclusive, which has inside a extract of his diaries, to a companion. I've got a couple of HMV exclusives, and I'll show them when they come up. Up next, this is billed as a limited collector's edition, but again, I'm not sure how limited this will be. It's the I Spit on Your Grave double, the original movie from the 60s and also the new remake. I bought this off a guy on a website for like £9 second hand, and it's quite cheap because I think most places are still selling it for a good £15. So yeah, the 1978 film and the 2010 film in one double Blu-ray pack. Here's another HMV exclusives, The Social Network, which I think might be out of print already. I don't know. I think it is. It just opens out. You got to open it. Well, I can't open it, but yeah, just alternate packaging really. I was hoping it would come out in steelbook, but it didn't. This next one's a double movie pack again. Guilty pleasure this time. I'm a big fan of Marvel movies, no matter how bad. In the case of the second one of the Fantastic Four films, it was pretty bad, but Jessica Alba does look ridiculously hot in it, so that's a good enough reason to have it in HD in my opinion. This is another double Blu-ray pack with slipcases. This is the Night Watch and Day Watch double, the two Russian sort of vampire type horror films. I believe there was going to be a third film. I'm presuming it was made but never released over here in sort of an English form with dubbing or subtitles or anything. This next one's quite hard to get, this version of it anyway. This is Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the Ultimate Edition. This was re-released as just a double Blu-ray with 3 versions of the film in a normal case. This is a hardback slipcase, and inside, move everything out, it has an Ultimate Edition guide to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. There's a massive poster which I won't pull out, but it is huge. And then the digipack with Blu-rays inside, 2 Blu-rays with the different versions of the films on, all sorts of extras. I bought that actually. I saw that it was cheap on Play. Play was selling the normal version, and I ended up taking a gamble, and I bought it off Play Trade for like 1p less, because I figured it might actually be the hard case version, and it was, so it paid off, and it's actually worth, you know, 20-30 quid now. It's quite rare. Here's another hardback case set. This is the motion picture trilogy of Lord of the Rings. 6 discs, 3 Blu-rays, 3 DVDs. Didn't realise it was going to be 3 Blu-rays and 3 DVDs. Bit annoyed by that. Haven't watched them, and I mean ever. Never watched these films. I bought them because it was only 15 quid, and I figured, you know, if I don't like them, I'm not going to go and spend loads on the you know, the super duper version that's coming out, which I think is 15 discs, which is 6 Blu-rays and 9 DVDs. A total rip-off. Just release the extended trilogy as 6 Blu-rays and have done with it. No one cares about the extras anyway. But yeah, so if I like it, I'll get that version. But if it's okay, which I'm actually thinking it probably is going to be just okay for me, that'll do. I've been told it does look good though in HD on that version. Next up, we have the Spaghetti Western trilogy. By Sergio Leone, with Clint Eastwood, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, and For a Few Dollars More. It's a 3-disc Blu-ray set, which I got cheap. It was like 10 quid. That's a good thing about Blu-rays these days. These trilogies and that, they are, you know, pretty cheap rather than buying them separate. This next one is one I've had before, and this is one I just rebought, the Ultimate Rambo collection. This is a re-released version because it's a bit cheaper made. It's just the 4 films. There's no art cards like the original version had, but it is easy to get into because it's a slipcase on the side, whereas the original version was sort of embossed on the front. It was in different packaging. These bolts, you can see, they were like raised up, but you had to open it from the top, and it was quite fiddly. So I'm glad that they changed that. But one thing they didn't change, which does annoy me, is the spine. How fucking hard is it just to put Rambo on the side? It annoys me. You know, always put the name of the film on the side of the bloody box. This is the oldest Blu-ray set I've got. In fact, the oldest Blu-rays, because I bought and sold a lot, but at one point I went from having like 200 down to having like 4, and this was 3 of them. The Spider-Man trilogy, and since there won't be another film in this series, that's complete now. Next up we have Family Guy Trap, triple play edition with the t-shirt and script and all the bonus stuff. I've got the first 2 on DVD like this, so I've got this one on Blu-ray, but I've also got the Family Guy trilogy on Blu-ray, which is just the 3 Star Wars films, of which the first one hasn't been released separately on Blu-ray, so I've got that version as well. I'm a big fan of Family Guy. And then up next we have Transformers double pack. Again, it's just quite a cheapie, but the first film was good, second film not so good, but it's a cheap looking packaging as well. Such a big blockbuster 2 films. There's the Transformers double pack. Next we have the British series Gavin and Stacey, series 1, 2, 3, and the Christmas special. It's all 3 series in the special. Big fan of the show. I prefer Smithy and Vanessa to Gavin and Stacey in it, and got a bit of a thing for Vanessa. But anyway, moving on. We have extras. This is the movie final episode that they did. It was like feature length. Really, really good. I mean, you know, it was a funny show, extras, but that last episode did actually make you cry a little bit. You know, if you didn't have, you know, sort of goosebumps or a little bit of tears sneaking in at the end when he was doing his monologue in the Big Brother house, you know, then there's something wrong with you. But it was a really good show, and you know, very happy that they did it. Red Dwarf, the director's cut. This is Back to Earth, the series that they did for Dave. What can I say? It was, you know, I mean, it said it paid homage to Blade Runner, but you know, if you've seen Blade Runner, it was just terrible. Not a fan of that. I mean, a huge fan of Red Dwarf. I've got all the series on DVD, but that was terrible. But I just got it basically for the collection, you know, so that it's got a complete. Now here's an awesome series. This had 3 episodes, and I'm presuming they're going to make more. Sherlock. These were basically actually films. They were 2 hours long each. 3 Sherlock Holmes cases, and if you're not aware of this series, basically it was Sherlock Holmes in modern day London, and it was really well done. And I think it got a lot more people into the Sherlock Holmes stuff, which I've been a fan of for a long time, but I think it's probably got a whole new generation of fans of Sherlock Holmes now because of it. This next one is just a cheapy series one of Hotel Babylon on Blu-ray. Another guilty pleasure of mine. It was quite a decent series, some decent looking women in it as well. But you know, the first series was pretty good. It sort of went downhill from there on, so I'm just happy to have that first series. I wasn't planning on doing this. I was going to do TV and then movies separate, but you know, bugger it. Up next we have this Star Trek motion picture trilogy. You're supposed to forget about the first Star Trek film, really. It's Star Trek 2, 3, and 4. And they just look awesome. I'm not bothered about the rest of the Star Trek films. And I got this for like, you know, 13, 14 quid, so it's the only films I really care about, so I'm just happy to have that set there. Next up we have one film I really enjoyed, one film I didn't enjoy as much. It's the Grindhouse collection, but this is for the first time on Blu-ray that they're on the same Blu-ray together, so you can watch them without switching or anything. Planet Terror and Death Proof, yay. Like Planet Terror I give like a 3, and Death Proof I give like a 9. But I watched Death Proof first, so you know, it sort of maybe ruined the other one, but I didn't think that Planet Terror was very good. Up next we have the Butterfly Effect trilogy. Now the first film was just fantastic, really enjoyed it. Ashton Kutcher's best ever film role by about, you know, 50 country miles. The second film wasn't too bad either, Butterfly Effect 2. The third one I haven't seen yet, but I got this set for like 10 quid for all 3 films, so I figured why not. But yeah, first film good, second film okay, third film who knows, probably really terrible, but you never know. This next one is a single Blu-ray but with 2 films on it. It's Ultimate Avengers collection. It's both the Ultimate Avenger films, You know, a big fan of comics, and well, this isn't, you know, live action. It's still a really cool Marvel set of two very good animated films. This next one is another one that could be deemed limited, but wasn't that limited. Inglourious Basterds. Basically, just comes in a slipcase like this, quite thick, and it has some like postcards and stuff in. Really enjoyed this film. I mean, Quentin Tarantino can't do much wrong, in my opinion. This is one of his better films, so I was very happy with that one. This next set is another cheapy one. It was Harry Potter Years 1 to 6. You know, I got into Harry Potter very late. I haven't read any of the books. I just watched the films on DVD. I would say maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I watched like the first 4 films and enjoyed them. I haven't watched 5 and 6. I haven't watched 7. I've got the number 7, the newest one, on Steelbook. So at some point I'm probably going to rewatch all of them. But I just don't know when. But I think I got that set for like £16. So £3 on a Blu-ray, you're not going to complain. This next set was like £12, so £4 each, for the Mission Impossible trilogy. I've still never seen the third one, actually. I've seen the first 2 in high definition on HD DVD. I used to have the HD DVD box set, but upgraded to the Blu-ray one. I say upgraded, it's the same picture, but you know what I mean. This next set is, you know, one of my other early Blu-rays. Really awesome X-Men trilogy. I like the packaging for this one as well. 6 discs, all Blu-rays. Note to Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, the films got progressively worse, but the first X-Men trilogy was brilliant, and they all look awesome in HD. This next one is Night in the Museum 1 and 2. I've not seen the second one yet, but the first film I really enjoyed. You know, Ben Stiller can be good in some things, as long as it's nothing to do with little fuckers or Meet the Parents too. Yeah, so I'm going to watch the second one at some point, but you know, good family films there. This next set was another one of my early Blu-ray purchases. I think it was about £20, and you know, for £20 you can't do much better for, you know, 4 films. The first 2 films are worth £20. The second 2 films are worth 2 pence. But yeah, I've only watched the first 2 Batman films. I'm not planning on watching the 2 at the moment. But yeah, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin set. Up next we have Clint Eastwood Director's Collection. Again, this is about £15 for 5 films, so £3 each. Gran Torino, Flags of Our Fathers, Letters from Iwo Jima, Mystic River, and Unforgiven. I've only seen Gran Torino out of this set, but that is one of my favourite films I've seen in the last few years. Really enjoyed it. Next we have the Bourne Collection, all 3 Bourne films. It was about £15, but these do look awesome in HD. Definitely recommend to get this set if you like action films and you want to show off what Blu-ray can do. Get through the rest of these quite quick now. This one isn't even out yet. It's out till tomorrow actually, but I got it on Friday. I pre-ordered it. Got it with a discount, £14 for Tron Legacy and Tron Original Classic. So I'm really looking forward to getting time to watch both of these films. I haven't watched Tron for years, and Tron Legacy from the trailers looked phenomenal, so very much looking forward to watching them. I might watch one of them today actually. Next up we have the Underworld trilogy, another cheap, you know, £14-15 trilogy. But yeah, I've not seen the second and third one. It's only the first one, but from what I gather, you know, they're not as good. And then next up we have the Matrix trilogy, which I bought a long time ago and sold all 3 separate because I got more money for them separate than together. Kept the slipcase and then bought them all back cheap. So again, it was about £16 for all 3. But yeah, the Matrix films, hit and miss, but they do look good in high definition. Up next we have the Real Bargain. This is CSI Season 9, the only season to be released on Blu-ray in the UK so far. It's like £30 everywhere, and I got it from CX for £12. Couldn't believe it, £12, 24 episodes, 6 Blu-rays I think it is. Was it 4 Blu-rays? Something like that. But it's a lot of Blu-rays, and you know, 24 episodes for £12 can't go wrong there. It's much cheaper than buying the DVD. let alone, you know, the Blu-ray new. This is another one I haven't got around to watching yet, but I got it cheap, £9. The Sopranos season 1. I never watched The Sopranos, so this is going to be quite a treat when I do get around to watching it. Next up we have a Arnold Schwarzenegger triple, Total Recall, Raw Deal and Red Heat. All 3 Blu-rays in here, £8 that was as well, another cheapie that I got at Christmas. Sarah Connor Chronicles season 1, never got around to seeing season 2 yet, but I quite like the season. It was quite short. I got it second hand for like £8, but I quite enjoyed it. There's another new one. This is Misfits seasons 1 and 2, or series 1 and 2, it's English. Really good series, really enjoy it, and yes please. So that's just me being a bit sexist there, but she is hot. But yeah, it's a really good series, and I'm going to enjoy watching all of them again, because I watch them all on TV in high definition, so to watch them again is going to be good. Last few here we have South Park season 12 and season 13. Just, what can I say, South Park is the greatest animated show ever. It's even better than Family Guy to me. Phenomenal series. I've got the first 11 on DVD, and from now on it's Blu-ray, and that's the way I'll go with them. Last 3 left now. I've got The Office seasons 1 and 4 on DVD, but season 5 and 6 were released on Blu-ray in America, and they are region free, so I bought them for about £16 each. And you know, season 5 has just been released here, and I had this ages, for like £30 on DVD. So to get both of them, you know, and as season 6 won't be out for at least another year in the UK, and also, even though I'm not supposed to be able to watch them, with season 6 Blu-ray in my PS3 with the you know, the internet enabled, I can actually stream all the brand new episodes from season 7, which Steve Carell's just left that show, with Will Ferrell as his replacement for a few episodes before they get a proper replacement in, which is probably going to be Jim, something like that. And the last one, the greatest series you can get, just to show off the Blu-ray and what it can do, Planet Earth, complete series. Just, you know, absolutely fantastic, breathtaking really, what it looks like. And I'm not all the way through the series yet, but it's just brilliant. Maybe save the best for last in terms of what I can show. So that's all of my limited editions, TV series, Blu-rays and all that. There'll be a second part. I'll have to recharge my batteries up on my camera, because I've got nearly half an hour. But I've got loads more to show. It's at least another 200, so I'll do another probably 2 videos showing them. So thanks again for watching, and please comment and subscribe, and tell me what you think. And if you want any more in-depth videos on anything, I can do it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all again later.